Welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how I make a cow foot stew. I'm not making that much, so I just use a little bit of the cow foot because my kids are not going to eat this. I'm going to take my lime and I'm going to squeeze it all over. I'm going to go ahead and take this and just reserve some of my lime juice so we can add back. Okay. Once we clean it. Okay, like that. I mean, I'm not going to do too much to it. I'm not going to add salt and all this other stuff, vinegar. All I'm going to do is use the lime today. And we're going to rinse it off with cold water, not hot water. And what you would do is take a piece and just rub it all over the cow foot. We're going to do it individually. And I like to take my knife and just run over it. Okay? Yeah, but sometimes, you see what I'm saying? So I like to rub all that off. All right, guys, our cow foot is nice and clean. I will add my lime juice. Then I will add my ippies. And this is nice and flavorful, guys. So I'm going to add maybe just a little bit more. Let me add a little bit of black pepper. Black pepper. I will also use my seasoning salt. I'm not going to add a lot. That should be good. Guys, if you notice, I eyeball everything. Growing up as a little girl, my parents, because both of my parents, well, my father's no longer here. He was an excellent cook. I'm going to go ahead and add some adobo. And my mom, she's an excellent cook. So they taught us how to just kind of look at it. And as you cooking, if you need to add more, you add more. But, you know, since I've been doing this for years now, over, I would say over 30 years, I mastered it. So I don't have like a set recipe. I just eyeball it. I mean, my parents, you know, did not learn how to cook with recipes. They just eyeballed it. Okay. And I'm going to also add, okay, my Tzimashon, my Creole seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit. I like this because I have a lot of natural. It has oregano. I have cloves in there, dry pepper flakes and all this good stuff. Not pepper flakes, I'm sorry. Parsley. And a lot of other stuff. I'm going to add my chicken base. I don't eat the Maggi cubes anymore, so instead I've just used my chicken base, which has a delicious taste, in my opinion, way better than Maggi. Okay, so now I just put my thyme. And now I'm going to add fresh parsley and my scotch bonnet. And I'm going to let this marinate overnight. And then on tomorrow, I'll go ahead and put it on the stove. So I'll see you guys on tomorrow. All right, guys, I am back. I removed the parsley, the thyme, and the hot pepper. And now I'm going to drop. I'm not going to let this go to waste. I'm going to add water to it. And we're gonna what I will do is just let this cook. For about a couple of minutes, and then I'll add the water to it since it was in the refrigerator cold. I'm just gonna let it warm up a little bit so we can get everything going. I'm gonna add these back. And when I add Scotch bonnet, I mean, I always mention I do not put any holes in it because I do not want my food to be spicy at all. I mean, I just like the flavor of the Scotch bonnet, so I just always add it. If I want to add spice, I just wait till after it's cooked. Then I'll take a piece of the Scotch bonnet and just add it to my individual meal. I'm gonna add some cloves. I'm gonna let this, sweat out. And then I'll come back and add the liquid. All right, guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and just add my water. That should be good. We're gonna cover it. You know what, let me just add the rest of it. There's no reason to throw it out. I'm gonna cover it, let it come to a boil. Then I'm gonna reduce my heat to a simmer. And I'm gonna let it cook for about an hour to maybe an hour and a half, just to make sure it is nice and tender. Then I'll come back and show you what I do next. I do not like to cook things on a high heat. I like it to take its time to cook. So this is why I might take mine a little longer, but the end product is definitely worth the wait. All right, this has been cooking for a while. If you notice, they're falling off the bone. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out of the pot. We already know that the cow foot renders a lot of oil, so I'm gonna take some of the cow foot oil, and what I'm doing is just skimming it because I don't want to add too much more oil. See, I'm skimming it from the top, removing some of the oil, and this is what I will use to cook my tomato paste in, so we can get a nice color, guys. All right, I'm using my homemade organic tomato paste. Let me grab my wooden spoon. And turn my stove back up. And we're gonna cook the tomato paste just to remove the rawness, the taste of the raw tomato paste out. All right, now at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add my meat back in. With just a little bit of the liquid. And now I'm going to go ahead and stir it. And we're going to give this a nice color. Make sure it's covered with the tomato paste. And you don't want to do this on high because you don't want the tomato paste to burn. right, guys, I've been doing this for about 2 to 3 minutes. The color is beautiful. This is how I like it. So now I will add my carrots. Just a little bit of carrots. And we're going to return the liquid back into this. And for those who are not familiar with cow foot, it is excellent. It is full of minerals. Guys, this is basically a bone broth that you created. Very good for you. I'm gonna add that back in. So we're gonna let this simmer for about another 10 minutes, okay? Because we want our carrots to absorb some of the flavor of our sauce, and then I'll come back and show you what else I add to this. All right, guys, at this point, our cow foot is looking fabulous. I will go ahead and add my red and green peppers and our onion. All right, guys, here is our beautiful and delicious cow foot. Do you see the beautiful color on it? It is fabulous, guys. It is tasty, delicious. I will enjoy it with some plantain and some avocado. Until next time, guys, please like, comment, and do not forget to subscribe.